We saying people that I'm back, man. Just on Don's channel. So when everyone joins this stream, make sure you smash those likes. We can get the numbers we usually do. Do you get me? A lot of news today. A lot of news. Like a lot. Usually we get like a bit and then it drips and drabs. But I'm seeing percentages for Xavi Simmons going up. I'm seeing sales incoming. The roulette continues. It's going to be a mad show. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got people joining as well. I got Doobz in the background. Everybody's already in the building. We need 100 plus, 150 plus people in here ASAP. You get me? Smash those likes. Sub to the channel. All the mandem's socials will be below as well. Doobz does his Twitter and he has TikTok. To get him to his respectful 100 rackers. Do you get me? So every single person is going to join the chat. And yeah, man, the sub count's going up. I think we are 34 away from 2.1k. So we're doing well right now. I can't lie to you, but it doesn't end here. You need to keep going. You need to keep pushing. Do you get what I'm saying? But this is the theme of the show. Sales, sales, sales. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're doing right now is money, money, money. So all these rival fans crying and moaning about da-da-da-da-da and rare-tete. Let them cry, man. Let them cry. They can't say nothing to our club. All we do is make money. And they keep crying. Go get your money up. It's not hard. Get your money up. It's simple. They won't know how Chelsea keep spending the money. They keep being bitter and rivals and waffling and whatever it is. Just sort your bread up, man. Sort your bread up. That's all you man need to worry about is your own money. But yeah, man. Let's wait for you lot to flood into this chat. Smash those likes and put in your comments as well. I'm sure a lot of you have a lot to say. And I do want to hear an update on Xavi Simmons, though. That has annoyed me a bit. Because I love Xavi Simmons. I really want him in the club. And still, there's no here we go. But you know what? I'm going to be patient because they did promise me, yeah? They did promise me some here we goes for some sales and that. So you know what? Get it done. Do you get me? Get it done, bro. Get it done. Let me check the news quickly now before we get these guests in here. Be every single person who's joining. Let me just check this quickly. See any here we goes. Or see any updates from Fab. Because you know what it's a Fabrizio, yeah? He's a bit of a tapping merchant. I won't lie. But he does give the updates we need. He does provide those updates we need. Because sometimes we don't always get the updates. But he does provide us because what's his name? David Ornstein doesn't say nothing. He don't say nothing. So his thing is more like when the deal is basically on the verge or there's something significant happening with the deal, that's when David Ornstein steps in and goes, yo, so exclusive news. Then we're like, I say no more. But Fab's more of a guy where he talks to the agents. And obviously people like, we're going to talk about Garnacho, of course. People like Garnacho's agents. Every single minute, Garnacho's agents are like, yo, Chelsea in for me. Chelsea in for me. And he's like, yeah, cool. Let me just keep posting that on the timeline. Let me keep promoting that nonsense so the engagement goes up. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it could be a bit annoying, but a lot of the time it does help, to be fair. Do you know what I'm saying? It does help. So make sure we're smashing these likes, people. Be it yourself, bro. Smash those likes. But yeah, we've got Jim, Rob, A, and we've got Doobz here, and we've got a few people joining. So let's get them in. I'll give the SDs credit for getting out these players so quickly. 100%. Smash those likes, Natty, man. Show the world how it's done. What's up, Jada, man?
Yo, man.
There, man. Well, go on.
No, I was closing my door. Yo, listen, I wear this shirt today on purpose. We are the world champions. And listen, I'm not talking about on the pitch. I'm just talking about sales. We are the best team in the world at sales. I don't think anyone can dispute that. How are we making? I don't know how much. Did we make a profit on Dewsbury Hall?
We're gonna add it up. When once we talk about all of them, Jay, we're gonna add them up. Yeah. But it's crazy. It is mad. What are you saying about? How you doing though? Been a long time to be on the channel, Lele.
No, it's been good, bro. I've had my last day at work on Thursday. That's why I've got even more time. I go back to uni in 2 weeks, and then I'll have more time there as well. That's what I'll be focusing on. I'll be doing my own YouTube soon, anyway. But yeah, no, I've been all right, man. Listen, Chelsea, I've been putting a smile on my face recently, I'll be honest. And you know me, I've been very critical about the way the club's being run over the past couple of years.
We're talking that.
Listen. I've got to say, hold my hand up and say fair play. They're not off the hook yet. I want to see how next season goes.
Of course. No one's
Keep this up.
perfect.
Let's see if you can keep this up. But for sure, they're doing what I'm asking. To be fair, they're doing what I'm asking. They're acting like a big club. Like they abusing the leverage, like with the Garnacho thing. I think that's like I think we are genuinely interested in Simmons, but I think they're putting the Simmons thing out so much, so they're going to United. You know what? We have other options, so you can lower your price. Otherwise, we ain't interested. Because with Man United, with the
Yeah,
Garnacho,
100%. Yeah, 100%. I think we've gone. Actually, no, we're talking about Garnacho separately because I know when the other man them join, they're already arguing it now on Donny's channel. I know they're gonna argue, so we'll leave that.
Do you remember?
But Jay, go on.
No, I was gonna say, do you remember? I think it might have been the last time I was on the show, and then I mentioned about Garnacho, and then I can't remember was it Joey, and then I was getting told now we ain't interested. Now the Garnacho things are fake, and I'm like, bro, I'm telling you it's real, and now it looks like we're about to sign him. But yeah, come on, guys, let's get Kitchens to 5K, man. He deserves it, man. Literally every day I look in the chat, he's like, oh, I've got another stream up. I'm like, come on, man.
It's difficult, Jay. It's difficult. Ches, look at Pies. Yeah, don't worry. I've got all the tweets bookmarked. They're all bookmarked. So when we're gonna go through them, there's loads of information today. The one day I wanted it to be loads of news, there's loads. Ches, you know what's so funny? I saw Cecil at Chris Brown. I saw him at Chris Brown.
Did you actually?
Yeah, VIP in Chris Brown, in the Tottenham Stadium 2 weeks ago, and I was next to him. He's a lot taller than me, but we do look similar, I guess.
Yeah. How tall are you?
2'2".
You look tall. Wait,
everyone says I'm bare tall. People think I'm like 6'3". It's mad. My whole family's tall. I'm good. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10".
I'm taller than you.
Yeah, people like this, they see me like this. They're like, "Oh, you're bare tall." And
like, yeah, I'm 6'1". That's surprising, but yeah.
YouTube might be the CFC version. Oh, I might be the CFC version of Cecil. Yeah. By the way, Cecil's like 6'3" or 6'4". He's
the thing is, respect to Cecil, man, but I don't want to be the guy that posts like Declan Rice dance videos. And
no. I want to meet Cecil again. Why is he doing the Bane thing as well? Like, don't do that, bro.
Like, if someone did that in our fan base, hands would be for it. Nah, I'm joking.
They're cringe, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
It's cringe, bro.
Hey, everyone joining, man. Smash those likes to me. We need to get 100+ people in here ASAP. I heard Ches 5'4", 5'7" with shoes. Hey, Susie Ed, are you a short king? You sound like you're a short king, G. Hey, Jane, you know what's so funny though? Because we do content now. Yeah. There's definitely people who are going to see us at games, 100% in it.
Yeah. Well,
you've done interviews. I've seen your TikToks.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Last season, I had a season ticket that I bought off someone because they couldn't commit. I had to give that back. So I'm not going to be going to as many games next season. The only games I'll be going to are like the lower end cup games where I can easily get a ticket. Because
how the hell did you get that plug? How did you know that person to give it to you? That's sick.
No, it's literally a friend of my mum's.
Oh, like
literally a friend of my mum's. Yeah, and they were just like, I can't commit, and I bought it off him for the season, but I had to give it back. But then I'm going to both the preseason games. I'll go to like the lower end cup games, and if someone buys a ticket but then can't go, then if they want to sell it, I'll buy it. But still, because also I'm going to be in Brighton as well, so it's going to be. Well, it's not hard. It's one train at the bus. Still, yeah.
Hopefully, go to more games, man. But yeah, because you got a big reach, you'll see loads of people.
No, I get recognized. Yeah. It's such like a nice. It's not like the main reason I do it, but it's such like a nice. When someone comes up to you, said, "Yo, dudes, I watch you on TikTok, man." I've had 2 people ask for pictures, which is
Yeah, pictures. That's sick. That's it.
Yeah, but, pictures. Is sick. Yeah.
Get everyone in the chat. Yeah, see Ed and TT are bantering. They're too funny.
Yeah.
You might have taken the piss, bro. Shut your mouth. Smash those likes. Do you know what people there, man? Go on.
Do you know what the most confusing situation is about Chelsea so far? The Jackson situation, for me. I don't know what's going on with that, because one report I'm saying, oh no, he's staying, like he wants to stay, like that Maresca trusts him, and then now I'm hearing that no, he's definitely going to leave. So I don't know what's going on with the Jackson thing.
We could start there. To be fair, we could start on Jackson.
Yeah.
Ches, show so much more chill. Big up, and he's on the move today. Oh, more chilled than the Don one. Yeah. It's very chill. It won't be chill soon when these man join.
I need to go on.
There's loads of news we're going to talk about. I'm kind of just like buying time because I want to see the updates. But I was going to ask Jay a question before. Jay, do you feel like, in general, that your opinion has changed because the Club World Cup win, the Conference League win? Be honest. Like, do you feel like
What opinion of what?
Like, you see how like
Like,
you're a bit more. You see how I was telling you on this stream.
yeah.
Must be 2 months ago now. I was telling you, bro, it's calm. Like, we're in a good direction. You had your fair enough critique. You were like, yo, the signings aren't it. But then when you saw João Pedro come in, score those bangers, scoring his PC in the final, win the Conference League,
No,
of course.
yeah.
Do you not feel like that helped your confidence with the team?
No, 100%. Like my confidence is much higher. Like this is the first time under this ownership. I actually can't wait for the season to start. This is like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
know about you.
excited.
I'm actually buzzing for the season to start. Like, I can't wait. And the thing about it is, if you obviously you haven't known me too long, you've known me long enough now, but you haven't known me too long. Like I'm always willing to give things a chance. The reason why I wasn't sold on this ownership is because it's been 3 years and I haven't seen like it's only this season now. And funny enough, as like I'm making my opinion more vocal, that we're actually seeing signs. We're winning trophies now. We've won 2 trophies. And deep this, you know, Drewsbury Hall, he's left today. He's been here a season. He's won more European trophies than Arsenal.
Oh my gosh. It's a
Drewsbury
fact.
Hall,
He's
he's
won
been here
one of
one
them, isn't it?
season, hardly played. He's won more European. Yeah, it's mad. But
It's
like,
embarrassing.
yeah, like I'm now seeing upward trajectory, which is what I've wanted to see. So I can hold my hand up and say fair play. But as I say, like I want to see this. I want to see this like tune out in the season. Like let's put in a title charge. Not saying we have to win it, but let's put in a title charge. Let's go like the same way Arsenal did. Let's go to the wire and let's like because I think we have the players to do so. João Pedro, I'll definitely hold my hand up and say, you know what, you have proven me wrong. I did not want you initially, and the way
No,
you're
he's
moving
always been a
now,
baller. The only thing with him was is he gonna score a lot of goals? João Pedro's always been a good player.
that's exactly my
Yeah.
thing. Like I'm not saying
No,
it was.
by
I
the way,
never
I
said he
haven't
was a
seen
bad
no
player.
rival fan when we bought him go, oh, João Pedro. They've all rated like he's a baller. He's played good against Chelsea,
Yeah,
United, City, Arsenal.
yeah,
He's a baller. The only problem with João Pedro is Welbeck was starting ahead of him up front, so people were kind of questioning his striking ability and
yeah,
his prowess in front of goal. But as a player, I am
yeah,
surprised he scored those goals in terms of the final and that.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that
surprised
did
in his
definitely
quality.
shock me.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, by the way, when this isn't about the news, we're gonna get on the news.
yeah,
When Jay's saying he had critiques, they were fair. Just obviously, in my opinion, and some of the fan base, we saw these kind of positive shoots before. Whereas Jay needed
yeah,
to see a trophy and so to be on board, which is
mm,
fair enough because it's all about trophies.
yeah.
We're actually
Like I
seeing
might
progress.
like.
We don't care as long as you're winning. Anyone who comes in has to be better than who we went out. Yeah, 100%. Go on, Jay.
Yeah, like for me, people fans view football in a different way. People fans view success in a different way. Me personally, and people might say it's wrong. People might agree with me. Trophies is the most important thing for me. I just love the feeling of winning a trophy, and like even if it is the Conference League, like just the feeling of winning something. That feeling sticks with me, and like that's why because we get onto Arsenal fans, right? For like celebrating a win against Real Madrid and then going out to PSG or celebrating second place. So for me, like
Yeah,
we have to hold that same thing. Because if we can't sit there and celebrate like not winning, but yes, listen, we've won 2 trophies. That's why I was absolutely buzzing when we won the Club World Cup. I was in Fulham. I was at the what's the pub called? Is it the Butcher's Hook? Yeah, the Butcher's Hook opposite the ground with my boys.
yeah.
And bro, the whole of Kings
I was
Road, Fulham
buzzing
Road
that
went
night. I was
mental.
so
Yeah,
happy.
the whole
Yeah,
of Kings. And like, yeah, and go back to the João Pedro thing. Like, yeah, the thing was, I never said he was a bad player. Like, my issue was like, did we actually need him and the money we were spending on him? But I got told, listen, where I grew up, because most of my mates are Watford fans, so they were all telling me, oh, he's an absolute baller. He's actually going to cook for you lot. So yeah, like,
yeah. Like
yeah, yeah.
he captained Brighton in their first Europa League run. He was
I didn't even know
Watford's
that.
obviously their best player. That's why he left, and when they got relegated, he
Yeah,
stayed up. So he's always shown to be that kind of level. But overall, in your opinion of the squad, I understand, man. You needed something
yeah.
to back, and for
The
you,
only,
that was probably the trophy, which is fair enough.
yeah. The only thing I'm a bit like about this transfer window is the goalkeeping situation. Like, yes, Sanchez had a good final performance, but you didn't pursue Mike Maignan. Okay, fair enough. But then you sell Petrovic. That's where I'm a bit like, But
We'll see on that.
to be
But I
fair
think Rob,
to be fair to Sanchez, he hasn't done anything like outrageously wrong
100%.
in a
And there's
while.
2 points I'm going to
Yeah,
make. He still has to earn his trust. So it's not
yeah,
going to be beginning the season we're all going to trust him. He's probably going to have to be another 4 or 5 months of being good. Then me and you will come on his streams and go, you know what? He's done it for about 8 months now. I trust him. But we're still going to
yeah,
have PTSD until he makes that next mistake. Do you get my point?
Yeah, that's the
So
thing. That's the
it's up to
thing.
Sanchez to prove everyone. And don't be surprised, by the way, if Man Yang comes in January for free. Do not be surprised because that could already be lined up. So that could be the reason why. I'm not, for example, when Liverpool got rejected for Van Dijk in the summer and everyone was crying, going, "Oh, we need a centre back. Go and buy anybody." It turned out they got him in January and it was fine. So that might happen to us.
Yeah.
So I don't want to
My
overreact
thing.
too much and then
Yeah.
have egg on my face. 100%, it was a steal. Great price.
I mean, my
Big
only
up
thing
yourself.
with that is the fact that it's Mike Maignan and he is one of the true. That is true.
He has been.
My thing is Mike Maignan, and the fact that he is one of the best goalkeepers in the world, is that when there's more clubs, they might look at it and go, "Oh, Mike Maignan on a free agent, should we have a dig at that? And are we going to be like the leverage ones, if that makes sense?" But listen, it's definitely possible. But I just thought like the opportunity was there. The money wasn't too much. I just thought we should have just taken it. But yeah, you're right. We could
I
definitely
get
get
your
him in
point.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do get your point. It's more a case of the opportunity's gone, but I'm not going to give up yet. The window's not over.
Yeah.
And yes, we haven't been linked to one, but let's see. But I think Rob made a good point. He'll tell you this when he joins, Jay. He said, even with Sanchez, we've proven we can win cups. So
That's true.
Although Sanchez might not be a Premier League winning goalkeeper, he might be enough to win the Champions League or a double or the FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if for example, if Sanchez is in goal and we win the FA Cup and we come third or second and get to semi-final, that's a good season, and Sanchez will be fine. Says you're a fraud, more money for the owner's pockets. What do you mean?
This is going to be an interesting thing. I'm not sure if you're going to bring this up. I might ask it when everyone comes on. What would you rather win next season, the Premier League or the Champions League?
We'll say that question, yeah, Jay.
We'll save that question because I have my answer and I'd explain my logic. But yeah,
listen, on this question here, CFC head, be up yourself. Sanchez with Wilkerson, bro. Like Sanchez has proven to be better than Wilkerson and even Petrovic. Petrovic, you're seeing him in pre-season doing what he's done for Chelsea. He flaps a lot and he's not there yet. If he was that good, he wouldn't be going. Jay only trusts him recently. I trust my ownership. I don't think they would get rid of a goalkeeper they thought was top class. They will not get rid of Penders if they think he's good. Yeah. They won't.
See, that's the thing. That's another thing. Like when people say, because I was one of the biggest Sanchez haters last season. But when people say it's easy, just drop him and start Jorgensen. I'm not even that sold on Jorgensen either. I'll be honest.
That's the thing. Jorgensen hasn't proven anything.
So like, is Jorgensen is like it's a bit like trash or rubbish. It's like you can't. It's a toss up. That's why I was like, I'll be honest. Going into window, I was like, our first thing we need is another goalkeeper. And while I'd still like to, I wouldn't mind to sign another one. I'm not as desperate for one, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Ches, you know we ain't competed for the league since 2017. Since we won it, I know it's peak. Our highest points tally was 74 points. I know it's not good.
That wasn't just this ownership. That was also Roman. You could say that was half Roman.
Yeah, true. It's not great, but what I would say is, like Jay's saying, like a lot of the fans are saying, I'm very excited for this season because the team is growing in chemistry. The team's putting together. And we're going to talk about the sales now. We're going to get started on the sales news. And we're getting money in. We're buying good profiles. So the only way we can see is up. So hopefully that turns into more points to 74. Yeah. And by the way, guys, to beat 74 points, we just need 5 more points than last season, which is 1 win and 2 draws. Which, in my opinion, Jay, is very realistic. I don't think that's like a crazy take.
No, it's
to win 1 more game and get 2 more draws.
Yeah, and the thing about this going into the season, like the only threats for me personally are Liverpool and City. I'll be honest, I'm not worried about Arsenal.
I know how tall Don is, but he's a bit short.
Don short. I've met him in real life. He's short, but I'm not worried about Arsenal.
Yeah, but hey, Jay, if you go on any panel shows, you're on TikTok and you're battling people, when people ask you, are you going to finish above us? Just tell them, what are you going to win? That's what you need to say. He's going, yo, bro, what are you going to win? That's what you need to say to them.
Like the only Arsenal fan that I've seen that's confident in actually winning the league is a gal. That's the only Arsenal fan.
You know what it is? I haven't even. When did he say he was confident? I've never heard him say he's
confident. He said it on like TikTok, and he definitely said. I heard him say this on a stream. Like factually, he said we're going to finish above City. He said that with Chest as well.
Now he said this, Jay. He said he fears Liverpool, obviously, but he doesn't fear City and Chelsea because of their defense. That's what he said. He doesn't trust our defense. But that's his opinion, and I don't really care because on his opinion and his team, he's completely wrong. So that's
he's wrong on everything. But to be fair, with our defense, we've actually been okay recently. Like Cucurella, in my opinion, other than Nuno Mendes, I think he's the best left back in the world.
I just said it, Jay. I just said it on Oh, they've released the pictures from today. That's good. We'll get into that in a minute as well. Good content coming out. This is a great time to do lives.
Yeah.
But you know, EJ, I said it earlier. What did you just say? I completely forgot what I was about to say.
Cucurella, second best left. I said our defense. I said like Cucurella for me.
The reason why we got our objectives, other than the Club World Cup in the season, was because of our defense. It wasn't because of our goals. We weren't scoring a lot of goals. The reason why we got top 4 is because we were keeping bare clean sheets. We only scored a lot of goals against Liverpool. That was it. Everyone else, it was like 1-0, 1-2-1. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, to be fair, Benfica, to be fair, but still.
I'm talking about the league.
Oh, you're talking about league? Yeah. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Couple cut important reinforcements. I'm talking about the league when we had no strikers. And Jackson was being like an idiot. You know my point? But anyway, bit everyone in the chat. You man are flooding in already. We want to get to 150 plus people in here. So sub up to me ASAP. I'm going to put Jay's description below for his TikTok mainly. That's his main platform right now. But he will be starting YouTube soon. So hopefully he'll jump on his channel.
Well, I've started my YouTube already, but I've already taken a massive break because of work. I've started.
It's hard.
I realized how much time.
When you're working
how much time it took. Then I had to take.
It's very, very difficult to do it. But you've got.
It's put in more time. I'm just learning my way around it. Like I need to learn how to make like a StreamYard deck as well. But I will. And
you'll get there
when it comes. It's gonna come.
100%. So he's gonna get that done. And then when the others join, I'll add their description as well as down below. But yeah, man, loads and loads of news. Let's get straight into it. So smash those likes, sub up to the channel, and leave a comment as well. When we get to about 80 plus people in here, I'm going to put on sub-money mode, sorry. So make sure you're subbing up. Don't lack. I don't know where to start, Jay. I wanted to find a tweet which outlined our plans because there was one yesterday which had a plan for the summer. And it was really, really good. But I think I'm just going to go with this one here. On the first sale that got announced today, which was Lesley Ugochukwu, who is now
was that the first one?
Yeah,
was that the first one? I thought it was Doobz Hall.
No, so Lesley,
was it?
I believe, was the first one. What time was it? At 12:30. Burnley reached an agreement with Chelsea to sign Lesley, 21-year-old, set to travel for a medical and complete permanent move from Chelsea to Burnley. Firstly, do you think Burnley's going to stay up? They've got a good chance. And secondly, how good or bad is this signing for Lesley? Because obviously, he is going a bit of a downgrade from Chelsea to a team that's relegated a lot. He's been doing yo-yos a lot. So is this a good move for him? We're going to have to find out. That's what I'm trying to say. But, Jay, what do you think about Lesley going to Burnley, man?
I think, well, for us, it's brilliant because, again, it's offloading players. The fees is on there, which I find weird. But I think for Lesley, I think it's a good move for him as well. Just get used to the Premier League a bit more. If that is the league he wants to pursue his career in. And I think it's a good team for him. I know like they're not under Sean Dyche anymore, but the physicality that they used to have, like he's a physical player, like in that midfield, I reckon he'd do well. And I think respectfully, I think that's his level.
You think this is level?
Burnley, yeah, because let's be honest, like he wasn't that impressive when he went to, was it Southampton? Was it Southampton?
That's a mad take. I don't know about that one, you know.
You don't know what you think he's better than Burnley?
I don't know. I don't think he's a. Do you know how Jay? Do you know how bad Burnley are? Burnley are yo-yo club. That's.
But my point is that what's he proven in a Chelsea shirt to say like he's so much better? What's he like?
That's a good point.
I don't know, man. Chat, am I the only? Hey, Rob, what do you think? Am I bugging out here or what?
No,
is he Burnley level?
I think his talent suggests he's above Burnley level, but his actual performances, yes, the Burnley level. They are Like we saw, if they're Southampton level, he wasn't the best player at Southampton. That means that's the level. He wasn't even the best midfielder at Southampton. So if he wants to be looked at as bigger than Burnley, he needs to go to Burnley and show why he should be better than Burnley.
Cheers. Can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Amari Hutchinson. Like, we all sit there for, he's a talent. Like, he's good on the ball. He goes to Ipswich, who just come up, struggling Ipswich team. He's about to get his move to Brentford now because he's gone there. He's proven. Let's not say Ugochukwu is going to stay there his whole career. Like, what could happen? He could prove himself. He could be the outstanding player in that Burnley team. Burnley might go down, but then another Premier League team might snatch him up. That's always possible. So this could be.
You mean, like,
So this could be the move for him to like assert himself, to like prove himself, stand out, and then he can get snatched up by another Premier League club.
That's a good point. Like Kieran Dewsbury Hall, for example, he was solidified as a Premier League player. He got relegated, but came straight back up. I hear what you're saying. And even the Championship, it was way too good for him. I think he got did he get Player of the Season in the Championship? I think he did. He got like 15 goals and 10 assists in the Championship. It was too easy for him.
Over there. That's for
sure. Yeah, like he's way too good for that level. So if Lesley is that good and they get relegated, another Premier Club will get in for him. 100%. I agree with that. That's a good point. But yeah, man, Lesley, Rob, what do you think about it? Do you think it's good money? We put it on the screen right now. I think we're about to get 22.
They say over 20 million. So 5 said over 20 million.
How much did we spend?
Yeah.
23.5 million is what we bought him for.
Is that much?
Yeah. We bought him for over 23. I mean, I think we get like a 5 million loan fee from Southampton.
I don't know, man. I feel like maybe we could have got. Do you think we rushed these? Do you think we're rushing these signings a bit or not?
Not really, because it's like, how many clubs are actually in for these players when you really think about it? We know Dewsbury Hall, we knew there was Fulham, but that was it. How many clubs have we heard say, "Oh, we're interested in Ugochukwu"? How many has come out and said we're interested in Ugochukwu? Like, it doesn't have to be from Fabrizio or David Ornstein, but as I say again, respect to Ugochukwu. Like, I don't think he's that like in demand where like we have so many options. Like, we want to sell players. It's a similar situation to United and Garnacho. Like, we're desperate to sell these. We're not desperate, but we want to sell these players, so we can't like pick and choose and just wait for like the best suitor. Like 20 mil, considering we paid 23 million for him and he hasn't done much in a Chelsea shirt. I think it's a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of our model these days. We buy you if within 2 years you haven't progressed as we thought, or you haven't shown to be one of the the cream that will rise above the rest of the crop, then unfortunately we're gonna sell you. Are we gonna regret one of these guys that goes out there and becomes world class? Yeah, potentially we might. But for the time being, it is what it is. I mean, he's not ahead of Andre Santos. He's not gonna be ahead of maybe a Sugo or any of those guys. And then we have Lavia, we have
Caicedo and Enzo.
Yeah, so it just is 2 years later. You've been here. You haven't really shown to be levels above the rest. Respectfully, you gotta, you get sold, and that's the way it is. So maybe we might regret him. It becomes one of the best midfielder in the Prem or in Europe, maybe. But so far, we're justified selling him for 20 million.
Yeah, facts. 2-year window, easy give players. If you don't perform to a certain level, you get sold, and we usually put them on low wages.
You gave him a chance to perform at Chelsea. He didn't really knock it out the park. We sent him on loan to Southampton, hoping that he's gonna be head and shoulders above everybody else at Southampton, considering his talent. He wasn't. The game I recall him being kind of a stand-up performer was the one against United, and we know how United midfield was. And so, unfortunately for me, I was hoping and expecting that he would be what Andre Santos was to Strasbourg. Just go there in Southampton and be like, and week in and week out, show that why you are the best player by mile. But he just wasn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, spot on, man. Like, no hard feelings, man. Like, he He's a great player. I think he's a good talent. I think we can all agree he's shown some good signs. But like Rob said, at Chelsea, there's not much room for like, especially when we're going up the levels now, Champions League football. You kind of need to be a certain level now. And
Exactly.
even though you're low wages, even though you've got a good temperament, you might have a good relationship agent-wise with the club. At the end of the day, it's a cutthroat business. And sales needs to be made. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him being sold, to be honest with you, especially if the model works in this way. It doesn't just one player, happens to all players. Same as KDH. You know what I'm saying? KDH, a great move to Everton. 25 million plus fixed add-ons. So I think the add-ons will make this deal quite favorable for us, like where we can like book value, even itself out.
Yeah.
So we don't lose any money on him, which is really, really good. And if you look at the project Everton's building with a new stadium and stuff, this is a great move for KDH, solidify himself in the Premier League, play week in, week out with other techie midfielders they're looking at as well. So boys, KDH as well, that's a good move for him, isn't it? He deserves this. He had a good season.
It's just a brilliant move for all parties, in my opinion. Like on Chelsea side, 30 million, let's say roughly 30 million we're getting in, including the add-ons. Like we're offloading him, fair enough. For him as a player, like he's gonna go there. I think he'll be a brilliant signing addition to the Everton midfield. I think he's a player that could definitely stand out in that midfield as well. Like we know he's talented, like we saw it at Leicester. And then for Everton, they're getting a quality midfielder as well. So yeah, I think this is a great move. Like it's a shame because I do think Kieran Dewsbury-Hall would have been a good squad player, but obviously he's at that point in his career where he wants to be a guaranteed starter, and he's just not going to get that at Chelsea. As you mentioned, we're leveling up now. We're playing in 4 competitions, one of them being the Champions League and obviously the Premier League. Like if you're struggling to get into the Chelsea team last season where we weren't even in the Champions League, then you're definitely going to struggle now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
I think it's a brilliant deal.
He's one of those players that you don't ever feel any any form of hard feelings toward him. Although, I mean, I don't think any of us would have been mad if he had stayed, considering how professional he is and how how just well behaved he's been. Doesn't moan, doesn't cry out that he can't start a one-on.
Yeah.
I think at Everton he's gonna be an absolute. I think he's gonna be a hit at Everton just because they don't have goals for midfield. You know what I mean? They got just gonna get who's kind of like the kind of the version of the Caicedo, and they play Garner, that Garner guy that they got from United.
Garner Gay, send midfielder.
Yeah. No, they got just gonna get, and then they have Garner. The guy, I don't remember his first name. He's the guy.
James Garner. You mean Garner? He means Garner. James Garner.
Oh, Garner. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's
talking about Gay because that's his name, isn't it?
No, yeah. KDH is clear of Garner, so getting KDH in there instead of Garner is definitely an upgrade. And Everton going to a new stadium with KDH with India, which was a baller. Now they're trying to get Tyler Diblins. They got the Tiano Bari striker guy. Hey, going to a new stadium under the new ownership, they look like they're doing something. So this is what I'm saying. These are the players that Newcastle should have been going after. Like Newcastle been trying to shop in the Chelsea level, in the Liverpool level, where they should have been shopping for the Tyler Diblings. Should have been shopping
Premier League midfielders.
Proper quality players that are not like. Are you trying to go for Joao Pedro, Ekitike, and Sheshko? All players that the big teams are interested in. You got no chance. Like literally, you should have been shopping in Jonathan David on a free, for instance. Like that should have been where you should have been going. But you're trying to shop.
Should have been shopping in Lidl and Aldi instead of Tesco. Instead of Tesco, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's, them kind of things. Yeah.
What's the Sainsbury's top brand in the UK, Rob? It's like Sainsbury's finest cookies and that.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you guys should be shopping at. But instead they go and start shopping in the fancy shops.
But you're saying that Waitrose, yeah? That Waitrose, they should be back in when they should be
Waitrose, man.
Like Thornton's chocolate when they should be getting, I don't know, like Co-op own brand.
I'm saying that's
read the room, man.
What, they went and got Bruno G, a Joe Linton, a Tonali, Isak, where there's very few interest in him at the time. Looking at even the center back, the Botman and the Lewis Hall, the Livermentos, those are the level. Like when you go and add Tyler Diblings to that, you go and get an India to that, you go and add you know, maybe a Jonathan Davis to that. You got a quality squad to compete in the Champions League, but instead you want to go for Sheshko and Ekitike and João Pedro trying to compete with the big boys. Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah, that's how you end up here with the summer that you got.
People, them sub up to all of us, man. Follow Paul on Twitter. Follow Doobz on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And me and A on YouTube.
I follow
and
Paul on Twitter. I
Make
don't
you
know
man
if I
doing
do,
that.
to be fair. I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, go on. Put it in the PC if you need it as well, man. No lacking. Nearly 200 plus people in here. Make sure you get that done, please. Big up A for joining. Do you know what I'm saying? Another player we need to speak about is obviously CC. Do you know what I'm saying? Carney Triple Mecca. He deserves this move. He's been flirting with Dortmund for like 10 years now, innit? Like, just make the move, G.
But I said 10
Like,
years.
I'm like, come on, man. These men are waffling like, oh, he's too injury prone. We still want him, though. Just buy the guy. But to be fair, you man told me, am I wrong for demanding Chelsea should get at least like 35 million for him? More than the other two, no?
Yes, you are.
We should
35, but no more. Yeah, I don't think any more.
for
Though.
35
Yeah,
for him.
Oh, that bum is harsh. That's harsh.
You can't ask for him.
No way you should go for more than KDH.
He probably should be going for 20-25 million. If we're being
Wait, he shouldn't go for more than KDH.
No.
He shouldn't be
Why
going
not?
for less than KDH. He should be 20-25, bro.
He's not
Wait, what? Why is he going less for KDH?
He's not
KDH is more proven.
If we let's look at Chelsea, let's look at his CV in the last 3 years he's been with us, the last 2 years, something right about that. He's had virtually a whole season injured. He had a half a season where he barely was playing, which was last season before he went to Dortmund. Right, the season before, in his first season, he played in here and there minutes that Poch was giving him. Right, he's barely played. Even in Germany, he's barely played essentially because he's been injured for quite a bit as well. For Borussia Dortmund, you can't be asking for 40 million, which is his release clause. Realistically, he's probably right now worth 20 million because he's still a punt. He's still like a player that still needs to develop and still needs to do stuff. So for me,
I've never seen a player live off of one goal as long as Carney has. That goal against West Ham, this brother still living off of that goal to this day.
That was
now, there was a quality goal too.
No, what about the goal against Leicester in the was it the FA Cup?
But I think it's the goal that people were like, oh my god, see that West Ham goal. You can't tell me it's no quality.
To be fair, if you look at his injury record, look at his terrible injury record, boy. Look at this.
Do you
that's
guys
the
think,
whole point, bro.
It is bad.
Do you guys think if he got injured, we would have signed Cole Palmer?
It wasn't to do with him. It was because of Elise.
It was to do with Elise.
But yeah, Carney was an opportunity. He was a good player at Aston Villa. And I actually genuinely think he could have got a good run in the team, but he's just too injury prone. Look at the record, people. Look at the knocks, the muscular.
That's the reason why, Ted. He's only worth what we paid.
You're not going to get anything more than 35 mil. You're not getting.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic with this one.
35 million is not possible.
Yeah.
It's realistic. It's 20-25, bro.
Yeah, that's at the very max. Like,
You think?
Max is 20-25.
Max, you're not getting any more than that. Because think about, I just don't think you are.
Let's think about it, guys. Yeah, he still hasn't reached his potential that allegedly that he's still got. He's still not reached his ceiling. He's not played consistent football right now. Any club that's buying him is buying him because they believe in the next year, 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, he's going to be that top player. Right? He's still like an investment player. That's what you have to think about. So no one's going to buy him for 35-40 million, bro, because that's not an investment at that point, bro. I thought it was like 24-25. He's still only 21. That's the whole point, bro. That's why, yeah.
No,
he brought him when he was 19, bro. Yeah,
he's a talent, but he's you can't. He's not.
Apparently, we're closing in the deal with advanced stages. I think Fab, even on here, he mentioned something about the deal could be close. He says Carney to Dortmund could be also done at any moment. So it looks like the deal's advancing, is moving quickly, and it could even be done now, for all we know. So
I think again the club is probably going to do a heavy sell-on clause or and some of these other like clauses where when he does get sold, they make a good amount of money like out of it afterwards. In my perspective, that's probably what's going to happen. You'll be sold for like 20 million. That's my prediction right now. It'll be 20 million plus like 30% or like 20. That's what is going to happen, bro. We bought him for 20 million, by the way, too. So it makes sense.
I don't know, man.
Remember, someone made a good point to me the other day that I think the highest that BVB ever like sold someone, because I remember this at the time when even they were trying to go for Maatsen. remember last season, was like what 35 million, something around about then. So like they're never gonna go any. They will never break the release clause for a player unless they truly believe in that.
Still better than Arsenal.
Yeah, I think if you sell him for that, I mean, Dortmund is not going to match our valuation of him, but I agree with Ahmed. If you insert a sell-on clause or even a buyback clause, if not both, then you kind of are covered in case he hits his potential. Dortmund are like Man United go for him 2 years from now and be like, 80 million. Now you have a 20 million sell-on clause in there, or a buyback clause for like 45 million or something like that. So. Yeah.
And sticking on sales, how happy are you for, or you three, sorry, including myself, to see this? Where Fab says apparently Chelsea are looking to move on. Sterling will go. Apparently he's a wilting. I don't know how confident he is on that. Apparently as well. Jackson can go. We're going to speak on Jackson now because Jay brought it up earlier. Nkunku will go. George can go in the permanent, so he'll probably leave. And then we'll bring in attackers such as, replacement for Jackson and Xavi Simmons. But what do you guys think about Jackson? Let me ask A first. Is getting rid of Jackson a bad idea?
I think, listen, realistically, getting rid of him isn't a bad idea if you get the right money for him, right? Because, again, I think I've said this to you before, Chaz, like the number of shows that you've been on, which is that this is, I feel like, and I know people may disagree with me, this is the maximum ever value you're ever going to be able to get for Nicholas Jackson. Right now, this is like his peak price. Like, I don't think he's going to go any higher than any price you're probably going to sell him at this point. And
why do you think that is the case?
I don't know if he's ever going to improve to that level that I think people believe him to be.
Oh, that's a hot take.
That's my take on Jackson in my personal opinion. Yeah. So for me, this is the maximum like money that you can make out of him. But then my question is, I understand Xavi Simmons coming in. I understand Garnacho coming in. If Jackson leaves, like what's happening there? Are we then going to be, Shin Maheka? Is that going to be the guy that maybe you have as a third striker there, or is there someone else coming in? Right, because that's what you have to also think about. If you're willing to move on Jackson, what does that mean? Like, if that makes sense, like because remember the club is operating as of right now in a one in, one out policy. So if he's gone, someone has to be coming in for him, right?
I'm thinking. And Jay, Jay, what do you think? If we got rid of Jackson, we have to replace him, right? With who?
That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is like it's so confused. I don't know what's gonna happen with Jackson. I wouldn't bet anything on it, but am I happy to see Jackson go? I'm not against him staying at all. I personally, I like the player. I still think like he does stupid stuff like the red cards, and I still think his finishing needs to improve. But I like the player. But at the same time, if we're quoting 60, 70 million and we get anywhere near that, take it, because he makes a good point. Like I think the more and more as time goes on and we see him like still miss these chances and still make that mistakes, all that's going to do is decrease his value. And like, yeah, I think 60, 70 million, if someone is going to pay that, I think take it. Like we shouldn't even like bat an eyelid, because I don't think we'd get more from him in the future. And his goal record isn't actually bad in the Premier League, to be fair. So I think when people look at that, they might think. Say that again.
Got it right here before Rob goes. Just to back your point up, Jay. As you can see here, apparently for Chelsea's 81 games, 30 goals, 12 assists. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Played a lot of games up front, on the wing, on the right. He's even played a few games. That's probably Villarreal, not Chelsea. But yeah, his record's not that bad. Like it's not that bad. I think,
we can get money for him. We could definitely get more than 30, 40 mil for him. I think. I don't think any more than maybe. I'll say anything more than 60. I don't think we'd get. But I think even 60. I think that'd be a decent price for him. Because again, we're making profit off of him because we bought him for what 30, 35. But at the same time, if he stays, I'm not against it. But you are right in the fact that means the strikers, because Mark Hughes just gone out on loan, so the strikers will be Liam Delap and João Pedro. So are they happy with just them two as our striker options? I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens, man. Are we going to bring in another striker? Someone I'm friends with on TikTok, he made a prediction saying we sell Jackson and then we make a surprise move for Sesko. I don't think that's going to happen, but if that does, yeah,
that's crazy. That would be crazy,
Rob. I see you scratching your chin like you're about to land some minerals. Are you about to land some minerals?
I think if Jackson, if Sesko goes to Newcastle, Jackson stays.
Oh yeah.
Šeško goes to United, then Jackson might go, just because I think Newcastle is gonna get way too desperate. And I've been of the opinion I'm not selling Jackson for less than Ekitike money. Somebody put down on the table Ekitike money, but yes, there's no way you can tell me that Jackson is valued less than Ekitike and Šeško.
You think we'll get 95 mil for Jackson?
Wow. No, in that region, like you need to come with 80, 90 million euros for Jackson in this market. Otherwise, 60 million you get.
I'll be honest. I think 65 to 8 million pounds is probably
robbed. There's no way Šeško and Ekitike are worth more than Jackson.
Well, no, I didn't think Ekitike was worth anywhere near that. So that's why I'm sitting there going, I don't think Jackson's worth that either. But yeah,
I think Jackson's better than both of them. Jackson's better than both of them. So if they're going for, apparently Leipzig is asking for 80 million euros as a fixed fee plus add-ons, which would be maybe 10 million. That's 90 million. Ekitike was 95 million, all including add-ons. Why should I say Jackson for 70 million euros when these two guys who are not as good as Jackson are going for 20 or 25 million euros more?
You know what it is though? It's what I would probably say to you. The reason why that's the case is because the PR is better for those two guys. Right now, Jackson's PR probably argues
PR
not great. That helps when you're trying to play, right? That helps you.
That's PR amongst Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans are the ones that are going with bad PR on Jackson. But Jackson is as a player at Chelsea and everywhere else is highly rated. There's no way all these clubs, Man United, Newcastle, AC Milan, all these clubs all around, Aston Villa would be in for Jackson if he was a rubbish player. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree with that. No, I don't disagree with that. But the point I just make is that his PR is not helping him. That's the problem. The PR we've given out, you can even argue,
that's Chelsea fan stupidity.
And if we're being honest, that is definitely gonna reduce the price down a little bit. That's why he's probably not going to be.
I don't think so.
The price that
I think Chelsea fans are thinking, oh, we don't rate Jackson, therefore our directors don't rate Jackson. Rate Jackson as much as we do. They rate Jackson way higher than you do.
So Rob, Jakashi, do you think, regardless of the Ekitike thing, let's say the Ekitike to Liverpool deal never happened, would you say Jackson is worth the 90 million?
No. Yes,
but so you're saying all of a sudden because the Ekitike, because all of a sudden the Ekitike deal's gone through, then he is worth it.
Yes, like let me ask you a question. Do you think if we're going in for Joao Pedro, I would get him for 60 million?
If we bought Joao Pedro,
if we were going in for Joao Pedro right now after Ekitike and Šeško and Elanga, would we get him for 60 million?
But I think the thing is that you got to look at it as well. Like how many there were fair few clubs after Ekitike as well. How many clubs are in for Jackson?
Loads. United in for Jackson, Newcastle in for Jackson.
I don't think United were in for him.
The way I look at Jackson is that this is what I look at. Jackson is on a lot of clubs' lists, if that makes sense, right? He's like maybe he may not be the number one option, but he's like the number 2, number 3 option right now, right? And so the waiting game that you've got to have with Jackson is that who is going to be like, the club that decides, okay, these are the options that we have to go for now, right? And you have to hope in that situation that it's not just one club, that it becomes multiple clubs that have to then fight over for the player. That's just the way.
Listen, Jackson is like our situation with Garnacho. The clubs will see him as like a last resort option. But the problem is, the last resort is £70 million.
No, but
but the difference is we're not desperate to sell Jackson though. That's the thing,
That's my point.
They don't want Garnacho. They don't want Garnacho.
The only way he leaves like a Newcastle, I can't see Villa coming in and spending that money. I can't see United.
I disagree to some degree with you, Chess. That is the last resort option. I think he might be high up the table, high up the list, but it's just that the price we're gonna quote people. We've been saying 80 to 100 million pounds for Jackson. It's just like
but Rob, if that was the case, clubs would be negotiating with us right now, but they're not.
Yeah, because we won't budge. they know we won't budge on 80 on.
Yeah, but we're not saying. I doubt we're saying 80 as like a. If we are doing a Sesko thing where it's Sesko is they're adamant he's gonna go for this money, you can see it. They want a bidding war. If it's like that, then I agree with you. But do I see that happening with Chelsea?
I promise you, if we had listed Jackson for 60 million, I promise you, Newcastle United would have been doing a bidding war right now for him.
Newcastle, maybe, yeah. I don't know about bidding more.
Do you think the 20 million difference is reason why people aren't bidding for him and it's starting the price, bro?
Oh yeah.
No, I just don't believe in the United interest, but I just don't. I think 60. I said 60 mil, no more than 60 mil. I don't think anyone would spend any more than 60 mil for Nicholas Jackson, especially Premier League clubs that have seen him in the league as well. And know that as much as he's a good player, but like his finishing's inconsistent. He got sent off like twice in the space of a month. I want to say. Sometimes he can have bad games where he doesn't actually impact the game a lot, and that's not often, but he can.
One of it, I do think EE brings up a good point here, which is that at the end of the day, we don't know if he can negotiate with the club. Like, I don't think any of us here thought that Ugo Chuk was going Burnley. I don't think any of us here thought that KDH was going Everton, right? So the reality is we don't know really what's going on behind the scenes. Why Chelsea maybe putting this price up? Are there clubs maybe coming in for him that we just don't know about? That's not really a point about behind the scenes as well. That's
I'm just speaking of what I know of. Yeah, so they could be the choice.
Yeah, basically what he said as well. Like, let me put this on the screen just about A's point and Rob's point as well. Fab wouldn't be saying stuff like this if there wasn't a high possibility. He's saying things like will probably leave. Now, why would he say that there wasn't clubs available to pay the money? Right?
So what you're saying is there's no smoke without fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he saying in terms of like the club wants him to leave and the club don't see him in the plans? Or is it a case of there's suitors for him and we just need to choose option for what suitor he wants?
No, I
don't know which one it is.
I think it's because there are suitors who are willing to pay what we ask for Jackson. It's just whether Jackson wants to go or not. I think it is.
I think Jackson's not desperate to leave either. I think that's why.
I think Jackson will go though for the right team.
Yeah, if a right team comes forth and offers it the project and what
and the money,
and the money, yes, I can potentially see that. You know what? Okay, they don't value me at Chelsea as much. I'll go to the other team.
For example, like Rob said, if Sesko goes United, why couldn't Newcastle buy a Vissa and the Jackson?
That's what I'm saying. They will be in for
Vissa 35-40 and then Jackson like
because we send 75 million pounds base plus 5 or 10 million add-ons.
And especially if because apparently Tottenham are interested in Vissa as well. So if Vissa goes Tottenham and United get Sesko, then they're definitely going to need an.
They're desperate.
So then, in that sense, the money could go up in that sense. But
it's about Jackson. It's about Jackson saying yes. If Jackson says no, I don't want to go.
Do you know what it is, Rob? I just can't see him staying with the amount of options there are.
I agree. Yeah. With the amount of options there are, yes. If Moresca tells him, I don't see you playing many games, I hear you. But if Moresca says, it's the striker's position, maybe Joao Pedro just started, but it's anybody's position. I don't think I can't sit here with a degree of confidence and tell you that Liam Delap is a better striker for Chelsea than Jackson is. Or Liam Delap will outperform Jackson next season.
They're very different players, in my opinion. But
that's what I'm saying. They're very different players. But for me, the team will play better with Jackson. Maybe Delap will get on the end of chances more. But I think the team will.
Rob? Do you know what I'm saying on that point though? Like last season, I said it on Don's team briefly. Last 2 seasons, we've been very reliant on Cole Palmer and Enzo recently. Chance creating. So if they don't chance create, it's kind of sparse. The same with the finishing. We literally had nobody up front who's finishing. Palmer fell off a cliff, Jackson fell off a cliff, and we were relying on Cucurella to score our goals. Now, the reason why you're saying I think he'll perform better with Chelsea than Delap is because he was doing the role of chance creation and finishing sometimes to supplement that. Whereas this season, Delap would only need to finish off his chances. I know he'd have to build up play a little bit, but depending who we're playing, Rob, you might have a Xavi Simmons, Gittins, and Palmer on the same pitch. You don't need Delap to drop in deep and to twist and do that stuff. You know what I'm saying, Rob?
So and also Also, a player that's come into form recently that I'm been impressed with, and especially in the Club World Cup, Pedro Neto as well. Like he's been like getting down the wings, like, and it's been goals especially. Like he's been scoring goals. So like there's going to be goals all around the pitch. So I think that takes the pressure off of Delap as well. Not
Exactly.
yet. Yeah, he's not gone yet.
That's
take the pressure off Delap as well.
Now, for instance, you remember the Neto goal? Is it the first goal at the Club World Cup, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I don't think Delap is that pass in his locker. The Jackson
Xavi Simmons can. Enzo
yeah,
can.
but we know. But I think again, that's not Delap's style of play.
That's not Delap's job. Delap's job is just to score.
Delap's archetype of striker is different from the archetype of striker, right? That Jackson is. Jackson's a guy, right? So the one of the main reasons why we bought Delap is because he was the different type of striker that we needed in the team, right?
Exactly.
A guy that can really.
No, that's why I wanted him personally.
Yes,
my point is, I can't sit here and tell you we are better off. We are better with Delap than we are with Jackson.
Because we haven't seen.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
But you know what I can say? No. But you know what you can say?
Getting to the conclusion that the Jackson.
Rob, you know what I can say though? I can say that we are better off having Delap and João Pedro as a striker, as a two-man striker, than just having Jackson alone. That we can definitely say.
The Jackson alone, yes, obviously.
Yes. So and that I think is the main. But the point I'm trying to make though, that is the aim though, right? The aim has always been we need to be better than the one striker that we had. We've brought in two guys who can collectively together outproduce him. No,
that's what I'm trying to say with the when you're saying about who can drop in and do that. I think João Pedro could do that pass. I think he could do that pass.
I think João Pedro can as well. Yeah.
Like, Rob, you don't need like Jackson's thing is because he wasn't scoring, we were looking at other ways he can contribute. But let's not take away from the fact that we need you to start scoring, and he just wasn't. So now we started championing him, dropping deep, technical play, which by the way, Rob, he's good at. He's elite at that level. But we need more than just that. Like Drogba wasn't a sit back, techie, he was more of a hold up striker, bully, clinical striker. Whereas other strikers like Torres are a bit more like that. It depends, or Anelka is a bit more like that. It depends on the team. And for me, Rob, I don't need Jackson to do that anymore because I've got Xavi Simmons. I've got Gittins. Even Garnacho can do cutbacks. See what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That takes the pressure.
So, Rob, that's not me saying I want him gone. I think what we're saying, us three, is like he's not going to be missed as much as I think you're making him out to be.
I'm not saying, obviously he's not going to be missed as much as it would have been last
season. Yeah, than before. Yeah.
But my point is, I think Chelsea fans are underestimating how much better it would look with Jackson in the team than without Jackson in the team. I think it brings so much more than people are willing to give him credit. Cole Palmer does not have the season that Cole Palmer had without Jackson. Let's not forget that, right? We don't. People are acting like this guy just brings zero, thing to the table, right? So I think people like for me, ideally, I want João Pedro and Jackson to be the João Pedro in that inside forward alongside Cole Palmer and Jackson's a striker. To me, that will be way more fluid that way. That would be my preference. But
I like Jackson as a player. That's my point. And I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I'm not desperate for him to leave. But if we get the right money, like if we get anywhere near the 95 mil that we think we can get, take it. Because for 95 mil, we can go and invest in like a. I'm not saying it has to be another striker, but
so the way I look at it with Jackson is listen.
Last point, yeah.
Everyone wouldn't mind having him in the squad. I think everyone here understands that. But I think you also have to look at it from the other side where the amount of money you can make off of him right now is the best money you're gonna make out of him. So as such, for me, if you can sell him and then make sure you have a suitable replacement for him, which the club has been doing a good job in my personal opinion of currently doing in terms of this transfer window specifically, then I think I'm all ears. I'll be honest. I'm all ears.
Facts. And before we move on, I hear Rob, but Cole Palmer had a fantastic performance without Jackson. Yeah. By the way, I hear Rob's point. Rob's not wrong at all. I get his point. I just think that the team's evolved, like me, Jay, and A are saying, and I feel like we can get good value on him. I don't know how much more of a level he's going to go up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. But another player had potential that Rob backs, another player that a lot of the fan base question a lot, and even Jay's U-turned a bit, It's Garnacho. So we'll quickly talk on him. Clubs called him from Germany, Italy, Saudi, but he only wants Chelsea. He's literally briefing the media. If people want to know what's going on, his agents are briefing Fab every single. It's getting on my nerves. It's briefing him. It's not actually Fab. It's not the club. It's Garnacho's agents are making it very clear. And Chelsea is smart. They're using his agents to put the price down even more. So when he gets into the window, they're literally like, "Yo, he's only waiting for us. You ain't got no options. You don't want to keep him 25
You know what I think? Do you think the ideal deal would be? I said this on my TikTok: a loan with an option to buy. Because for someone to play like Garnacho, let's be honest, a lot of the Chelsea fans aren't sold on. United have no leverage in this deal. Like the play, like he's not. You want to sell him, he only wants Chelsea, so you can't sit there and go, "Nah, we want this, we want this." A loan with an option to buy for Chelsea, we can see how he is. If he's good, we'll buy it. Nothing more than 30 mil.
Yeah. I think the Sancho deal is going to happen with him. I think the club will do like the Sancho deal with him. I think that's probably
but the Sancho one was an obligation, wasn't it?
Yeah, but remember we had a little thing in the clause. We had a little clause in it, right, where it can be like, if we don't want him, we'll pay like a fine fee.
I think.
Yeah, but do you think United would want to do that again, considering now they've still got Sancho on their
Listen,
books?
these guys ain't changed from what I've seen. So you never know.
I think we'll do. I think this what we'll do. I think we'll give United. We'll give them 30 to 35 mil, and then we'll give you a 10% sell-on clause, like we've done for Gittins, Joao Pedro. We did for Hato. We've given these clubs sell-on clauses so that they can give us a lower fee. So we'll give Man United a sell-on clause. Say, if we sell it next season, a little 10% is for you. But if it's 40 plus, I think we'll do a loan with an obligation to buy. If it's between the 30s, I think we buy him outright with a sell-on clause included.
Yeah, that's a good point. Depending on the price, depending on what we do in it. But Jay, A and Rob here, what were you all saying? Are we all in agreement? I think I've heard A talk on streams with Donna Sam and that. Jay told me his opinion earlier, and Rob, I think we're all in agreement where we're saying 30 to 40 million, decent squad player, and it's a win-win. If he performs, he stays. If he doesn't, we'll flip him anyway. Is that what we're all saying?
I think
we all in agreement with that one? Or do any of you definitely do not want him? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I just think it has to be the right thing. I wouldn't spend 40 million on him flat out, I'll be honest. I just don't know if we can get
it's going to be 30. Yeah, I hope it's 30. That's what you want.
30 mil, fair enough. But I'd still go with the loan thing, even if it is an obligation. And then if we somehow can get another cheeky clause in there. But I don't think United will be more careful after what happened with Sancho. Because they thought, we get rid of him, obligation. Now they still
but they have no leverage, though, innit?
Well, yeah, but it's like, that's true.
I'll be sorry with you. I think Garnacho comes here and absolutely bangs.
You think?
So do I.
His skill set fits this squad to the T. Like he is to me, he makes striker runs from the wing position. And with Enzo Fernandez behind you, and with Cole Palmer behind you, and with Joao Pedro, and even if it's Nicholas Jackson behind you, I'm telling you, Garnacho, especially coming off the bench, when you 2-0 or 2-1 up against tired legs, against when teams open up, he is the dream sub to come on. And against bigger teams like the Man City that we've seen, like the Liverpool, like when we played against us, like he not only is he a press demon, he is good at making runs, he's good at providing those cutbacks, and he is a tireless worker. His stamina is levels.
Do you think he's better than Gittins?
I think he has a better season next year than Gittins.
I hear that. He has every possibility to. That's the thing. Garnacho has every possibility to succeed at Chelsea. We're just unsure.
Jay, do you know what you guys?
Go on, A.
I was just gonna say, before I give you guys a little bit of breaking news that apparently Newcastle are pushing very hard to get the deal done for Seska right now. It's been indicated. Apparently, they got indication that obviously.
Yes, United. Let's do a deal, G. United, let's do a deal, G. Let's go. This is good news for us, man. This is good.
Wait, is it good? Wait, what are you talking about, Jackson?
They may, because I think Trent is trying to say that there might be like a last case scenario where it might just be Jackson. He might have to go in for Jackson legit.
Bro, they're desperate. No, literally, Watkins is priced out now. There's no other options for them. Tell me an option Man United can go for. Tell me.
Even Wissa is gonna go to Newcastle. Like, Wissa's going to Newcastle. By the
Hey,
way.
Rob,
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah.
United now they want a striker, they need one. Who are they buying?
A Pender.
Watkins.
A Pender.
No,
Watkins going Sunderland, bro. I don't know if you saw this, bro.
Watkins up price as well.
Yo, is that done yet? Is that done yet, though? Is that done yet?
They're negotiating right now, and I don't think it's for him.
Remember, they got
Hey,
Mark
where's
Q
that
on
news,
loan.
by
They
the
got
way?
Mark Q
Where's
on
that
loan.
news?
Yeah, but you
Where's
know
that
where's
news?
these relegation sides, bro. They'll buy every single guy they can. Just to get
No, hey, where's the link to that news so I can look it up?
Well,
To
appended
a
to Sunderland.
Pender.
No,
Craig
Shesko,
Hall.
advancing.
Oh, Craig
you know.
Hope.
Oh,
It's
hello,
just
hello,
Craig
hello.
Mateta. What about that?
Mateta's
Yeah,
not
but they'll
leaving right
price
now,
him
bro.
out as well, bro.
Mateta's literally right now. They're about to lose. They're potentially about to lose Gurley and Eze, bro. They're not going to lose their number one striker team. That would kill Crystal Palace, by the way. That would genuinely just kill that team completely, bro.
Yeah. Does Eze even go though? Because in my opinion, this whole Arsenal thing's gone quiet. It hasn't gone it's not like screaming like.
Maybe people are just waiting for the last week of transfer window to go. You know, when these clubs are going to be desperate to sell players.
Yeah.
I know.
Jackson to United absolutely cooks. I can't lie. If United get Jackson,
my thing is right. Like, and I was gonna say this with Garnacho. How many players have left United and thrived? A lot. Like McTominay, a perfect example. Look how many United fans were writing him off, saying, "Oh my God, he's one of the worst midfielders." He goes to Napoli, wins a league, and he's one of the best. Also, not like Di Maria, Depay.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
Depay.
This is the thing. Jay, yeah. I say to my stream all the time. Rob knows we stream weekly. Yeah. I say to people, football never goes the way you think. When everyone writes up a team, that team usually does well. When everyone writes up a player, that player does well. I believe Rob here because Rob always tells you things, and people laugh at him. And he said we'd beat PSG by a big scoreline, and everyone laughed, and he was spot on. See what I'm saying? So I'm not doubting Rob. Rob gives you good reasoning. Like Garnacho comes in, right? Think about his mentality. Everyone's laughing at me. Everyone's writing me off. No one wants me. But Chelsea will give me that chance. I love all the players. I know Enzo. I know all the Spanish brothers in London. There's no pressure for him. Not on a high wage, not on a high fee. He's just come in to play his game and write everyone. And what does he love to do? He loves to silence his haters. He loves it.
Yeah, no. I completely agree with everything you're saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. There's every possibility that Garnacho thrives, and there's every possibility that he absolutely blows up. And I hear it. But my thing is, I'm just not sure. But he definitely can. He definitely can.
I think for me, it's a no-brainer. I think this guy will cook at Chelsea. I think he will cook, and he will pretty soon become a fan favorite. I'm not gonna say.
Oh no, you know what this fan base is like. As soon as a player starts,
you know how we were with Timo Werner, just because he worked hard, even though he was missing chances, but he was tireless. He had the attitude was good. Like Garnacho, yeah, he's gonna be a fan favorite.
I'm trusting you.
When I come to London, cheers.
Yeah, we'll link up.
We're going to the game and we're gonna sing Viva Garnacho, and I'm gonna get on film.
Wait, you going to the pre-season games?
Jay, we'll get all the man because A lives right by and Jay does live too. We'll get good content. We'll do a Chelsea link up.
Yeah,
and we'll see Garnacho perform.
I don't live too. I live just outside. I live.
What's the place talking about? Garnacho's trash. Robert Edward Oracle. I also send super sick.
Oh, if you don't get announced, well, let me the stadium on Wednesday, bro, for the trophy thing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just there and I just see what Garnacho. Here we go, bro. I'm not.
Oh, you're going to it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be it yourself, brother. Sick. Hopefully, I could go to the. Hopefully, I see some of you guys in the opening game. Hopefully, I get a ticket. That'd be really good.
I can't. This whole ticketing thing's a mess. I can't. I can get a ticket.
Hopefully, man. But Argentine barbecue cooking. What do you mean, bro? What, bro? I love players coming to our company. Like, imagine Garnacho comes in and scores in a big game, and we finally beat like a big 6 team. And but I don't care about that. But like, imagine he just does that.
Just put it this way. Man.
Rob will be with him. Rob,
let that be United. Let that be United.
Yeah, let it be. We got Liverpool. Let it be Liverpool, and everyone's laughing.
Imagine the satisfaction, right? So let's say it's a player from Arsenal. Let's say it was Martinelli, who looks like he could be at the door at Arsenal. Let's say he comes to Chelsea. Chelsea fans might not be like with it, and then he absolutely bangs. Imagine how satisfying it would be that an Arsenal player who wasn't working out comes to the club. So
Yeah,
there is
but Martinelli's different though because he's been here for a while and he's dusty. Was Garnacho? People wrote him off even though he scored a lot of goals. But obviously he does have a lot of flaws. That's why a lot of people don't like him. But that's why, like Andrew's always everything Garnacho brought up. Andrew's always here. Morning, rain, sunshine, late night. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he never got off the bench. He will do, man. 2 left wingers. We've got 2 cams, 2 right wingers, 2 strikers.
My concern with Garnacho is, and Rob might be able to help me. What's his like outstanding attribute? What's like the thing that you look at him and go, oh, he's that kind of player. Like I just can't see. I just haven't found that yet. That's why I'm a bit like unsure on what he's going to bring. But what do you think?
He's an intelligent runner off the ball. He is elite with cutbacks. He works tirelessly. He will press like a demon. He will track back like a madman. And his stamina is levels. He knows how to get in scoring position. Does he need to improve his conversion? Yes.
How do you know what his stamina is like? How do you know what his stamina is like?
I watch games, and when every United player is tired, this guy's still running.
Pause.
He's still running 90th minute. I'm telling you, he's still running 90th minute. This guy is still tracking back. He's still going. For me, he's gonna fit into this team like a glove. Like we didn't have his profile from the left wing, and we still don't. Get the ball on to feed, and he's gonna go past his men. Garnacho is pass it to Enzo Fernandez, and boom, I'm off. And Enzo returns, and boom, he goes there, cutbacks to Cole Palmer, boom, 1-0.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm telling you, cutback demon, man. He's a cutback demon.
This is crazy. What you mean? Man?
I think he'll perform fantastically well with my boy Xavi Simmons, man. And as Fabrizio, he's doing these nasty percentages. Where's it gone? He says
he's just doing rinse and repeat, bro. He's just doing rinse and repeat.
Hey, I said to the people, I said the deal's already done. I think the deal's already done. We're just like not gonna roll it out yet. PR, we're gonna get some sales. I think the deal's done in it, but now it's 80% chance. Go on, Jay.
According to a certain Arsenal fan, which I have the pleasure of being able to speak to personally, he's quite popular in the Arsenal fan base. He says factually that apparently he was at Stamford Bridge last week.
I saw the picture.
It wasn't about that picture. It wasn't that picture. It wasn't that picture. It's a separate. He was at the training ground apparently.
Well, are you talking about the picture? Okay, cool.
No. That picture's a separate thing. That picture's a separate thing. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, he was at Cobham, not the Stamford Bridge. He was at Cobham. Sorry, did I say Stamford Bridge? My bad. But yeah. So I think the deal. He's making it clear, man, that he wants to leave.
Yeah, I think the deal was done, boys. And what a fantastic signing he would be. Quickly to speak on this before we end up the stream. Rob, Jay, does this help us? Does this kind of signing cement us in the Champions League race and the Premier League race? Or do you see it more as a squad filler and he'll take his time? Or do you feel like he'll come into the team and do bits? Any of you guys can go.
You talk about Simmons or Garnacho?
Xavi.
Simmons, I think, yes, it is a leveler up. Garnacho is a squad player, but yes, Simmons, I think, will definitely like the quality he has on the ball, and he's played in the Champions League before, so I think he's going to be a brilliant signing. I'm confident in him.
What about you,
The way I look at it is I think, barring Cole Palmer, you need more central creation, right? You need to bring in, and I think you need to bring in a guy that could potentially be on the level of a Cole Palmer to do that, right? And I think that's Xavi Simmons. I think Xavi Simmons is a guy that's been highly rated. He's got a lot of high potential here. This is a guy that, hopefully in the right team with the right manager, is going to get to that level that, you have another superstar in attack, bro, and also Cole Palmer. So, and I think that's something that I would like to we can provide, man. So, let's hope he does well. That's what I'll probably say. I think Garnacho currently depth, I think with the way we're playing right now, I don't know how we're going to play because, I feel like, we've got a lot of 10s. We've also got 1 or 2 wingers, so I'm not sure what's happening. Is it going to be times where we just play with 10s and no wingers, or is it going to be times where we have a winger and maybe a single 10? I think it's just about versatility also. I think the manager probably wants a bit more versatility. You're in the Champions League now, you're in the Premier League, you got the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. You need to be competing on all 4 fronts. So I think maybe having a bit of unpredictability is a massive positive for the team.
Versatility is key. Rob, what are you saying about versatility? Like, he's saying some games play 2 10s. Like, I think he offers him and João Pedro, having them two is like fantastic in terms of like depth and options and Swiss knife. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can play João Pedro second striker.
He can play. Yeah. He can play multiple positions. But I think he's coming in as a squad player. Like, can he play? Can he start games? Alongside Cole Palmer in the inside 10 forward, in the inside 10 position? Yes. But I think it's coming as a squad option, because for me, I think he has great talent, but I just think I just don't know if his mentality matches the talent that he possesses. So I think he's good when the team is good, but when the team is not quite good, I don't see him as the player to get you out of the hole or out of the adversity, like Cole Palmer can, like João Pedro can. I just think when Leipzig was good, he was good. When Leipzig was crap, he wasn't that good either. I think it just goes with the vibe, and so it'll be a good squad option to have, to give Cole Palmer some rest and to give him rest.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think anybody's saying he's going to come in. I know a lot of Chelsea fans are excited because of his ability.
Yeah.
No one's saying he's going to come in and be like some world class. Palmer's in trouble. I think we're just happy to see, like Cucurella and Hato, another player who can play the 10.
Yeah, and he's a great talent.
Because that's why we're happy. That's why I was so angry about Hato not getting over the line, because we needed a left back who's good quality to Cucurella. That's with Xavi Simmons for me. I don't see him as like, he must play. But now if Palmer's out, God forbid injured, that's probably going to happen. So I didn't even say God forbid, but let's say he's injured or he needs to be rested in the Premier League for the champs. I can trust Xavi Simmons against 85% of the Premier League teams. Like a Fulham at home, I trust him to be good enough with the midfield behind him to play. Do you get it? Yeah. So for me, our squad is, even seeing the pictures, I'll show you, man, now, just to end off the stream. There was 200 plus people in here at one point, literally 5 minutes ago. But everyone in the building still. MLR down below. That's Paul Roberts' account. Follow him up. He's definitely going to get bigger on Twitter, so we need to get him up. You know the Bridge Nation already hit his rackers the other day. Get him up to the next 1,000. And then Jay, on Twitter, is it TikTok, road to 100K, innit?
Yeah, road to 100K, man. I just hit 55K.
Yeah, there we go. So we're all doing big things, and we all want to be prominent Chelsea fans. And this stuff is very, very hard to be consistent. It looks easy, what we all do, but even what Rob does is very, very difficult to do every single day of working, labs, and university and stuff. So support all our channels. We're going to provide content for you guys and up the Chelsea. That's all we want, man. Chelsea to do well. So you support us, we support you. Come on, man. Big up yourselves. But let me show you guys the pictures to put our smile on our faces. The Chelsea players are officially back from their break. They were gone for how long, boys? Like 3-4 weeks? Just under 4 weeks?
No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks, right?
We just played the final on, what was it, like July something? When was the final?
It was like, I think it was 3 weeks ago. 3 Sundays ago.
3 Sundays ago, I think. Yeah.
So they haven't had that long, but it's good to see them back. And there's a beautiful trophy that the man will be seeing this week.
Yeah, man.
Enzo Fernandez is back with a new trim.
Wait, are any of you going to the trophy thing on Wednesday?
Best midfielder.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm going as well. So
bring the picture of the best midfielder in the world football right there. Where is he?
Oh, where is he gone?
Best midfielder in Europe, right there.
Wait, better than Caicedo?
I'm just glad they both for my team, bro. I don't have to pick one or the other.
Man, put him on the spot. Man said, "What? Better than Caicedo, yeah?"
I'm not. I don't want to start controversy. I think he's better. He's more important for our team than Caicedo is, but just marginal.
We're not going to start. But
I just say that. We won't start that, but
Yeah, look at the depth people with them. George, unfortunately, won't be here, but love seeing you, George, man. Always good to see this guy. But the best. Look at it. Look at this, guys. South American and European pizzazz quality. Look at this. This isn't even a fraction of our team. Some teams would fight for this. You know what I'm trying to say. And then we've got our two strikers here to compete with one another. The best midfielder in the world. No debate. Argue with yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna debate you. I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, I said it on purpose for Rob to say that. I do.
Yeah, I know. I'll say yes, he is. When you say Enzo Fernandez, I'll say yes, he is too.
Joe Hato, the new Chelsea kit looking clean. my brother. And yeah,
His
man,
interview
hopefully
just got
we
released,
get...
actually. Funnily enough, his interview just got released, actually.
Is it?
His first Chelsea interview just got released, like, I think 5 minutes ago.
Nice. Rob, go to bed, bro. Do you know where this guy lives? For him, it's like literally like 1 p.m, bro. Like 1:30.
Yeah,
like the UK is late.
Karma.
Bro, I'm trying to say, man, should end the stream. They're
It's
already.
not even my kids' nap time yet.
You know what I'm saying? It's early for these lot in where he lives, bro. Yeah, people out of here, man. Love for the love. Hour and 20-minute stream. Good numbers.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow we'll get a Carney. Here we go. Most likely. Even Xavi Simmons might be advancing even more.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with Raheem and Ben and Axel.
I don't think Ben exists to be honest at Chelsea.
I don't know what they're going to do, but they haven't got too long
don't even mention Chilwell, you know. They don't even mention Chilwell anymore.
You don't even hear his name, yeah.
You know, I've heard more about Sterling than I've had about Chilwell, which is great.
Oh,
yeah, it's mad.
We'll see.
I'm more likely to get tweeted about Fab than Chilwell. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy
crazy that is, man.
Bro.
I think we possibly get an update on Nkunku in the next day or two.
That's a good shout as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Wait,
hopefully,
who's that?
Fafana.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh, right.
Oh, brother.
Another Pokemon that we don't know.
Bro, him and Lavia, I love Lavia. Like, I think he's so cold, but bro, you don't get in the team anymore. There's too many options. You need to get your fitness up.
We gotta see.
Uncle Tossin will do a job for the first few games of the season. Do you know what I'm saying? And even my brother in Christ, Trevor, will do his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, man.
All right, Chaz, I'm gonna jump off. Cheers for having me on.
Yeah, we're ending live now anyway.
Yeah.
Love for love, people. Them. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Like.